So I like doing this thing with like sort of fictional like genres I see, whether I like them or not, where I try to give a few defenses for them and give a few critiques for them. And I feel like this works for me because it helps me create a healthier relationship with some of the things that I see, you know? And recently, I've been thinking a lot about Marvel's What If. And the the real thing that I've been thinking about is how it's really hard to think of a defense for it. Like, because the one defense I thought of when I was thinking about it, one defense I thought of was, oh, they're doing, it's like the multiverse, it's infinite. There's not, you were always going to be disappointed because nothing can really match up to the fans' expectations. There's too much, there's too much to do. You're going to be disappointed anyway. But then I immediately thought of a counter argument to it, and it's like, well, yeah, I mean, it's infinity, but also it's infinity. You can literally do anything. Like, you can literally do anything. I don't understand what was happening. Like, you can say what you want about the Howard the Duck episode with like Marcy, or what was her name again? Whatever. With like that with Jaden's friend. You can say what you want about it, but on one hand, it's a very good example of the wacky, zany, off the cuff, off the rails part of the multiverse. But on the other hand, they only made the episode so that the subsequent daughter could show up in the final battle. And that's what I think the real problem came when it came to Marvel's What If. When they started being like, oh, instead of making an anthology, let's make it an interconnected series of events. Hey, buddy, you're in the MCU. You're already doing that. You can make an anthology. You're already doing that. Why would you need to do that? I don't understand. Listen, I will say this right now. I don't care if people don't like it or whatever. I'll say this. The only reason season 1 worked with that sort of connection is that they had Infinity Ultron and evil Sorcerer Supreme Doctor Strange. That is it. Okay? That's the only reason it happened. Because those are the two most powerful beings we have seen in Marvel, in the MCU to date. And that might not even be true anymore, because they brought Infinity Ultron back, and then they got him one shot in the final battle, one of the final battles of the season 3 or whatever. It was so, it's so strange. It's so strange what they were doing. I don't understand. It was, and then Captain Carter, man. Listen, I like Captain Carter. She's great. She was great the first time, not the last 3. You don't need to convince me of her. At this point, you're just shoving the same chocolate cake in my face and saying, hey, this is your favorite. Remember this? You like this, right? You like this? Eat it. You remember this, right? Eat it. Stop it. Stop. She doesn't need to be everywhere. Why did you make her a god at the end of it? It doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. What? But for why? For what? And then all of them are now ultra powerful beings. I bet they're going to show up at some point and do something plot relevant. No? Then what was the point? What was the point of making this an introduction series if it's not going to matter? If it's not going to matter at all. I don't get it. I don't understand. If we're going to make this interconnected, what? Oh. And then I get they'd be like, oh, well, they had to make it an interconnected series. First of all, you didn't. That's the thing I'm going for here. You didn't need to do it. But secondly, even if you did have to do it, why are you streamlining Infinity? You can do anything, and you're choosing to limit yourself. I don't get it. You have infinite things to do here. You're just... why are you doing that? You don't need to standardize everything. You don't need to standardize Infinity. I don't get it. Why are we limiting ourselves? What's going on here? Yeah, there were a lot of good episodes But as soon as it started to be like, oh, more interconnected, more like, come on. And then they have the nerve, the audacity, and the fucking gall to show us screens like little drawings and screenshots of the more interesting episodes that we could have gotten. So, Weapon X? I don't fucking care. What? What? We had we had like so many episodes with Captain Carter. Why do we, come on. You replace one of them with that one. Like, what? What do you mean, man? Like, what are you talking? I need to calm down. This is fiction. It's fiction. It's fake. I need to calm down. I'm an adult. It's fake. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get what you were going for. What do you mean Star Wars Visions has a better anthology than you do? It's not even taking place in the multiverse. It's just taking place in the world of Star Wars. They're in the same universe. How? Like, of course, I'm not going to mention Love, Death, and Robots because you can't really. It's Love, Death, and Robots. You're not beating that. But still, dude, I just can't believe this happened. Like, you messed up when your Marvel Zombies episode was so bad that you had to make an entirely different series just to make it better. And I'm going to say that episode wasn't good. I'm not going to lie, that episode was not good. Guys, I've got Sharon all over me. Hey, so she's your friend, man. You just had to kill your friend. What's with the one-liner, huh? What's with the one-liner? Anyway, that's all for right now. God. I want to be clear, I like the MCU. I do like it. But, God, what was they thinking? I'm not saying I could do better, but damn.